More developments in the double murder case of rapper YNW Melly. A new face will represent the state to prosecute the South Florida rapper's upcoming retrial. Assistant State Attorney Alixandra Buckelew will now take the role of lead prosecutor. And she's no stranger to trying high-profile cases in Broward County. She was on the same prosecution team that successfully tried a case earlier this year. The trial of 3 men who were later convicted of murdering another Florida rapper, XXXTentacion. Michael Boatwright, Dedrick Williams, and Trayvon Newsom were each handed life sentences in April for gunning down XXXTentacion in June of 2018. Buckelew's new role comes after prosecutor Kristine Bradley was recused of her role as lead prosecutor after it was revealed she didn't share information with Melly's defense team about a claim against lead investigator Mark Moretti. The bombshell claims came out in court last week with Assistant State Attorney Michelle Boudreaux and Kristine Bradley herself taking the stand to testify about the claim. So what was the claim? It stemmed from a 2022 incident involving Detective Mark Moretti seizing the phone of Melly's mother. According to Michelle Boudreaux, who witnessed the incident, Moretti asked a deputy to lie about being present during the execution of the search warrant.
Do you say anything to Moretti?
No, I don't say anything to Moretti. I leave the room, I'm done with the statement. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done investigating this case.
Why?
Because I don't work with detectives that solicit lies.
So, is that true that Detective Moretti said to you that what he said was a joke?
No. What was intended to be conveyed was that Deputy Gorell, his response was flippant in nature. That was the joking aspect of it.
Okay, so if somebody from your office sends out a Brady notice in this case, not authorized by you, correct?
That is correct.
And in that Brady notice that I just showed you, you're saying that there are incorrect statements of fact in it.
That is correct.
And the incorrect statement is that you were not told by Moretti that he was joking.
That is correct. The indication has always been, and if it was inartfully conveyed in some point, the indication has always been that Deputy Gorell responded in a very flippant manner when asked about showing up.
Flippant manner to whom?
To Detective Moretti.
Does he say that in his court report, Gorell?
I don't believe so.
Okay. So the flippant manner came from Moretti, and somehow you communicated that Moretti said it was a joke. Is that what we're putting together?
I did not say that Moretti said that he had made a joke in any way, shape, or form.
So you've never made the statement that Moretti said he was joking?
My statement was, at all times, and if it was ever not clear or misinterpreted by whoever was listening to it, was that Deputy Gorell made the statement that was of a flippant nature.
Melly's defense team did not find out about the incident until nearly 2 months after Judge Murphy declared a mistrial in Melly's first trial. Judge Murphy later ruled that Bradley be removed from the case out of an abundance of caution, as the defense plans to call her as a witness in the upcoming retrial. Now Buckelew will be taking the helm. After taking on the new position, Buckelew asked Judge Murphy for an extension to early 2024, citing that Bradley had been on the case for years.
Myself and the co-counsel on this case, we just got this case 48 hours ago. And we know nothing. And in order to appropriately represent the state, and we'll still be at a disadvantage, because Ms. Bradley had this case for 5 years, she's lived it. We will still be at a disadvantage. So if Your Honor's not willing to bring them back in January, at least give us till December to at least get up to speed on the case.
But the judge decided the trial will push through, with the plan to begin questioning potential jurors in the retrial nearly 3 days after Buckelew and new counsel took over the case. Rapper YNW Melly, whose real name is Jamel Dimmons, faces a possible death sentence if convicted of murdering his childhood friends and music collaborators, Anthony Williams, a.k.a. YNW Sack Chaser, and Christopher Thomas Jr., a.k.a. YNW Juvie. The two were killed after leaving a recording studio session back in October 2018. The state claims Melly is the trigger man, and the rapper used co-defendant YNW Bortland, whose real name is Cortland Henry, to stage the killings as a drive-by shooting. Melly has remained behind bars since his 2019 arrest, even after his first trial ended in a mistrial. Meanwhile, YNW Bortland, who previously was out on bond, got locked up just 2 weeks ago on allegations of witness tampering. After Melly's mistrial was declared, his defense team did not waive his right to a speedy trial, which runs out this Friday, October 20th. This means the state and their new prosecution team have to quickly put their case together ahead of jury selection, which is slated to begin on October 18th. Jury selection for Melly's retrial could take weeks. Their plan is to bring in more than 100 potential jurors Wednesday and Thursday to begin the process. Judge Murphy still has to rule on several outstanding motions, including on a motion to dismiss the case entirely. However, given the swearing in of Alixandra Buckelew, it's unlikely that'll be approved. Reporting for Law&Crime Network, I'm Elizabeth Millner.